Mohave Valley Daily News' Daily Dose. I'm Carrie Fearing, and today is Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020. Today's show is being brought to you by Tri-State Radiology Center. Tri-State Radiology Center, as professional staff, will prioritize your scheduled or expedited needs for imaging and reports. You'll receive your reports within 24 hours, and you will also receive a copy upon your request. For all your radiology needs, call Tri-State Radiology, where your image means the world to them. And let's dive in. So on the front page of the paper today, we have the surge straining our county hospitals. So the Department of Public Health Director, Denise Burley, went on to kind of give an update on COVID-related issues within the hospitals. She wasn't able to disclose which hospitals were facing which issues, but she did say that there is a hospital that might be moving into cautionary measures, which means that any COVID related illness or patient will be transported out of the county to a different facility. She also went on to say that there are 2 other hospitals that are either short healthcare professionals and or support staff. So if you guys aren't familiar, we have 4 main hospitals within our county. We have Kingman Regional Medical Center that serves the Kingman area. We have WARMC, Western Arizona Regional Medical Center here in Bullhead City. We have Valley View Medical Center in Fort Mohave. And then there is Lake Havasu Regional Medical Center that serves the Lake Havasu area. So we have 4 total. There will be a conference today held at 11:30 at the county supervisors meeting up in Kingman. That is available for streaming on their county's YouTube channel if you're interested in tuning into that. It's worth mentioning that at Monday's meeting at the county supervisors, there was a full hour of input for people calling for the county to adopt what we call a Resolution 1776. This would say that Mohave County would be declared a constitutional county. And the premise behind this is it's a group of people that believe that the county and city government have violated their constitutional rights by abiding to the executive orders that have been handed down by Governor Ducey. So we heard a lot of input at that meeting yesterday. They had Ron Gold that expressed agreement to what was being said, and he gave his own personal stories about why he took the stance that he took. The deputy county attorney did deliver a very strong recommendation for the county supervisors not to adopt this particular resolution. And his reasons behind that were that it would be essentially the county admitting that it violated citizens' rights during the pandemic. So that was his position at yesterday's meeting. And County 2 Supervisor Hildy Angus was in sharp disagreement with that statement by the deputy county attorney. She doesn't believe that, or she does believe that the county supervisors have in some sense overstepped their boundaries. So she did recommend that the discussion be tabled until after the holiday, and then they would pick it back up at their January 4th meeting after they were able to do a little bit more research and gather more materials and information. And so that was voted upon yesterday, and in a 3-2 vote, it was decided that they would pick it back up January 4th. So we will be following that story closely as it gets closer to January 4th. We have seen 620 new cases added to our county total, which brings the county's total to 9,901. So just be mindful to wash your hands, social distance when possible, and if you don't feel good, stay home. There was a woman hurt and a man arrested after a shooting over in Laughlin at one of the casinos. The injuries of the woman was not disclosed, but we do know that she was moved to Sunrise Medical Center in Las Vegas. So we might hear more about that in the coming days. And an amazing story on the front page of the paper. So if you can see this image here, you have a group of people, and a bus. And what this is it is the Bullhead City School District, which delivered more than 23,000 meals in 90 minutes on Monday, which is a huge deal. So that is equivalent. They did 780 boxes of food. Each box contained 15 pre-packaged breakfasts and lunches. And they were delivered Monday morning by school buses using neighborhood delivery routes. Each box contained self-stable supplies and 1 gallon of milk. Each student 18 years or younger could receive a box. This is huge because we all know that there are a lot of young people that go to school every day, and that is the only place that they get a food source. It's the only place that they get nutrition, and they rely on that. So COVID has kind of thrown everything into a tailspin, and I just commend everybody involved with this program, getting this food out to these kids, and it's a huge deal. So it means that 800 students won't go hungry over the holidays, which is just phenomenal. So because of the high demand of this program, 300 more boxes totaling 9,000 meals are going to be distributed today. And that's going to bring the grand total to over 33,000 meals for nearly 1,100 students in under 4 hours over 2 days. So wrap your head around those numbers. I mean, it's just extraordinary. This program, actually the food distribution program, is funded by a grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and it is open to any student 18 and under, not just students in the Bullhead City Elementary District. So kudos to everybody spreading a little bit of holiday cheer through food. I mean, it's pretty exciting. Let's see what else we have going on here. Oh, House passes $900 billion COVID relief yesterday. So the House easily passed a $900 billion pandemic relief package Monday night that finally would deliver long-sought cash to businesses and individuals. So if you guys remember, back in April, we received a stimulus check. Most people received a stimulus check. And what this is going to do is it would establish a temporary $300 per week supplemental jobless benefit, which is the unemployment, and a $600 direct stimulus payment to most Americans. This also is going to bring a new round of subsidies for hard-hit businesses, restaurants, theaters, healthcare workers, the schools. So that is much needed as well. Interesting fact about what was done is this was a 5,593 page legislation. It's the longest bill that has ever come through. And so that's a huge thing. And we can start seeing direct payments that will begin arriving in bank accounts as early as next week. And I know for a lot it is much needed. So that's good news. And then we have Biden gets COVID-19 vaccine. So Moderna and Pfizer are now out on the market with vaccines. They will be rolled out over a course of time, but Biden did his shot yesterday. He televised it in an effort to promote getting the vaccine, that it's safe for everyone. So he went on live TV, got his vaccine right after his wife did. And he did note that the vaccines are being distributed. However, it's going to take some time. So everybody just keep washing their hands, social distancing. And he is promoting that everybody, if you don't have to travel, don't travel, and keep your holiday gatherings to a minimum. So that's it on that story. And then pretty cool story on A7. Venom, which is a local tri-state sporting group, they actually took second place in a toy-driven tournament that was held December 19th and 20th at Rotary Park in Bullhead City. So congratulations to them. That's a huge deal. And with that, I think that is pretty much it for today, but we cannot forget our lovely sponsor, Tri-State Radiology Center. They actually opened their doors right before COVID really hit. So they have been stressed to the max, to say the least, because they didn't even get to get their feet on the ground before this pandemic took over and changed everything. So we want to give a huge shout out to Tri-State Radiology Center. At Tri-State Radiology Center, their experienced imaging and radiology professionals put your needs first. They are proud to provide a high quality and level of customer service, medical experience, and commitment to quality for all patients. Tri-State Radiology Center offers same-day or next-day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports that will be ready in 24 hours. That's huge. Call today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And the Daily Dose and Valley Voices are now available to stream on the Anchor app, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and more. The links to those streaming services are in the description below. And with that, I say, happy Tuesday. We're one day closer to Christmas. I hope you guys are all enjoying your family and taking some time out to reflect. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a great day.